When the Amgen Tour of California was in February, it was relatively easy for riders to be in peak form for California and for the Tour de France. Now that the race is in May, however, the strategies are a little trickier. We talked to a few of these top riders about what they do.
Yeah, it's actually pretty hard. It was a little easier when it was in February because I could build up throughout the winter, train hard, take a rest because 5 months in between. But now it's a month and a half, and you'll see Andy Schleck. He won't be his best here, which is the best for the Tour de France. But the Tour of California is important to me. It's important to Team Radio Shack, and I really want to win. So you got to do my best.
No, I believe you can peak maybe 2, maybe even 3 times a year. Even I had a little peak in Liège, but then I had a break. So now I'm building up for the Tour. So that's my main goal. But it's different, If you prepare for a one-day race, I believe it's of course possible. But if you like to go for Tour, Vuelta, Giro, that's a different story because you have to be 3 weeks in top shape. So it's kind of hard, and depends also, I believe, when you get older, you can do more. Maybe in a young age, you should be careful with that.
For me, it's kind of getting back to the race rhythm after a break after the Spring Classic. So, also it's a big race, so it's big if you can win a stage or something.
So a race like this, do you try to conserve more than you would a race that's a primary target for you, or are you racing full out every day?
Of course, I will try to save because it's still a hard week. So, but when I see I have a chance to win, I will save nothing. I do everything I can to try to win, of course.
I don't like the whole ideal of riding into shape. I think you suffer too much the first week, and then you're paying the price for it later. So I like to come in 100% fit for all the races from day one.
Well, I think not really, not peak form. Peak form is a moment you can maybe hold for months, or for the 3 weeks of like one big stage race like Tour de France or the Vuelta. I think Tour California is like, if you look at the race program we had so far, the Schlecks or like whatever, us, we were concentrating on the long one-day classics, Belgium. And now it's like our first step into this transition from training and concentrating on a one-day race and turning yourself into like more rider for stage races, and there's Tour of California just like the perfect race to start off with that, It's a well-balanced circuit. It's not ridiculous, stupid hard. It's just well-balanced, Now we got 2 days where 100% chances for the sprinters. Then we got a hilltop finish. We got something for the breakaways, like some stages where the breakaway might go to the finish. So it's a little bit there for everybody. You can really use your power. You can really kill yourself if you want. But if you feel like, hey, I should have a day a little more easy, you can even survive the day without, getting out of the race or without, being dead last. And it's just a nice race at the perfect spot at this part of the year.
The key is to get some rest, recover, but you can't lose too much. You can't take 2 weeks off the bike, for example. You need to stay focused and keep that balance of training and racing and rest as best as possible to try to hang on to your form.